Right now, pharmaceutical companies are working tirelessly to make a COVID-19 vaccine.
Operation Warp Speed plans to have a vaccine in the next few months. And some people say they're not going to get it. But as I found out, you might not have a choice.
The Rio Grande Valley, 92% of its population Hispanic. The hardest hit community in this pandemic. In just 30 days, the death count in Hidalgo and Cameron County went from 105 to 882. Infection rates skyrocketing, overwhelming hospitals. Dr. Lisa Trevino, vice president at DHR Health Institute for Research and Development, says what we need now is a vaccine.
When that vaccine becomes approved and is out, I highly encourage for our patients in our community to consider receiving the vaccine.
Not only is the Hispanic population at a higher risk of infection, but according to Dr. Trevino, the population already has the odds against them.
I think it is critical for our patient population that we do see over-indexing of obesity, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, which are at a higher risk of having a more severe type of outcome.
But even with those odds, the Hispanic population in the Rio Grande Valley are hesitant to get the vaccine.
Should people worry about the process of it being so fast?
I think it's a valid point from our community. There's fear, there's risk in any product that we take into our bodies. However, we have to trust the scientific community. These are experts, and we're not going to cut any corners to just get something on the market. We're going to first make sure that it is safe and that it is effective before it actually gets approved.
But before you think twice about getting the COVID-19 vaccine, you and your family might not have a choice.
Could the government essentially, if they did want to do something like this, say you either take the vaccine or you have to pay a certain amount of money?
I definitely think that can happen, Clara.
Eric Flores, mission-based attorney, says in order to maintain public health and safety, local government can make the COVID-19 vaccine mandatory.
The 10th Amendment plays a big role here, that, giving the states and local municipalities that power, right? Because at the state level, they'll see one thing. However, like you mentioned, McAllen or FAR, where they are actually on the front line of COVID-19, they have that ability to govern themselves and say, hey, you know what? We're in a public health crisis. We need everybody to get vaccinated. And if you don't, you're going to be subject to some sort of fine.
This isn't the first time the nation has dealt with the public health crisis, making vaccines mandatory.
Supreme Court held that under, the 10th Amendment, where the states derive their power, that's very specifically when it comes to health crises, they do have that ability to impose those types of regulations, which do deprive some civil liberties for the greater good.
In 1905, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Massachusetts in the Jacobson versus Massachusetts case, requiring all those who lived in Cambridge to get a smallpox vaccine or get fined.
Back then it was a fine, and I think the Supreme Court, one of the distinguishments that they made was that it's not a forced vaccine, right? It is a compulsory vaccine that's mandatory. They're not necessarily going to physically force you.
Even though the Supreme Court case is over 100 years old, Flores says the courts continue to rely on the reasoning of the case.
I think simply stating, I don't believe in vaccinations, I don't want to get it, I've never received one before, I don't think that will definitely necessarily equate to an exception under these ordinances or state laws that we could see coming in the future.
The approval of a vaccine goes in stages: the exploratory, preclinical, and clinical development, which many pharmaceutical companies are in right now. Thousands of humans have already received the vaccine, and now we wait for the approval.
The approval process for any drug and vaccine can be a couple of years. You've got to get out of those phases. You have to be approved to move on to the next phase. But right now, because it is so critical and because we need to really find something and go through the proper approval, it's being expedited quickly by the FDA.
Dr. Trevino says COVID-19 has not only destroyed the lives of those living here in the Rio Grande Valley, but has left the world in a standstill until we find a cure.
Dr. Trevino tells me as we wait for the vaccine to be approved, we need to continue to social distance, wear our masks, and wash our hands. And as for another legal standpoint, don't be surprised if the vaccine is mandatory before heading back to school or to work.